We're now more than 13 years on from Jamie's school dinners campaign, and there have been changes. At Croft Primary School in Leicestershire, they're one of more than 200 schools who have their meals made by a council-run catering service. That's 30,000 meals a day transported around the county, and here at least, served up by the children.
They actually get us what we want, but they still put a few vegetables on there to try. It's really nice. It's really yummy.
If you could only eat one, your parents cooking at home or your school dinners, which one would you choose?
Parents cooking at home. Yes, please.
We couldn't provide it ourselves for the cost that we have to do it for. School budgets are incredibly tight at the moment. There is no money in the budgets for anything. So to be able to provide the children with a hot meal, especially those children that won't get one at home at night, is so important every day.
Leicestershire County Council's catering service is a £13 million business, but now they're bidding to make dinners for schools elsewhere in the country too, from Warwickshire and Cambridgeshire to Nottinghamshire and Derbyshire.
We work in partnership with all our suppliers, and they understand what we want, and how we want to grow, and actually, negotiating deals and, as I say, buying in bulk can help support that we can do it at a good cost.
But despite the economy of scale making healthy food more affordable for schools, still around a quarter of children are classed as overweight when they start reception. More clearly needs to be done. One of the measures introduced last year from the government is the sugar tax, a levy of either 18 or 24 pence per litre for drinks with added sugar. It was expected to raise £500 million, but drinks companies have actually started changing their recipes to reduce the amount of sugar.
But the money on offer is still a fair amount, and it goes directly to schools to help promote healthy lifestyles. This year in the UK, that stands at £415 million, and it funds projects like this, an after-school cooking club. Come on, girls, show me how to do this.
With money actually ring-fenced for this kind of project, those who provide sessions like this have seen an increase in demand from schools.
Everything that we can offer to them sort of ticks the Ofsted boxes as well of what they need to achieve in terms of healthy schools, which in the new obesity strategy, that's they're going to be more stringent guidelines as well, what schools need to achieve.
But there are question marks over whether just throwing more money at schools is the answer. Miranda Pillen is from the University of Birmingham, and earlier this year published a year-long study into the effects of healthy lifestyle sessions in more than 50 schools around the Midlands. She found they made almost no difference to the children's weight.
Schools are doing a lot already, and there's a limit to what they can do. There are lots of different partners that maybe come into contact with children and families. So you might have the health visitors, health workers, social workers, volunteers, community leaders and so on. And I think actually getting all of those people involved and having consistent messages and consistent support to families in that way is very important.
Do you think childhood obesity is a battle that we're winning?
Particularly with something like weight, it takes a long time to see the benefits of the changes that we're making now. But yes, I'm optimistic that we will win the battle.
Certainly optimism then, but it's unlikely that one approach will work on its own. Education, government legislation and working with the food industry itself will all form part of a multi-pronged attack on a health epidemic. The consequences of getting it wrong are dire. Michael Sibert, ITV News.